What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. 37 years old, Amber Rose is getting ready to make a next change in her life. No, she's not going to get married. No, she's not going to start a business. No, she's not going to become a church nun or join the usher bird or join the choir. None of these things Amber Rose is going to do. But what she's going to do is something that she's known to do before. She's going to rejoin the whole life again. And of course, she was welcomed back by her good friend Brittany Renner, who said welcome back, and I'll read it verbatim. Day music! When you can finally breathe the air of whole life again. And she's there bending over, weaving and sailing up with tattoos on her forehead, looking a complete mess. The reality is that the whole life is for those, well, let's just be honest, who are hoes.
Let's be nice. We don't have to go there. I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
The wife life is for those who are wives. The broke life is for those who are broke. So you guys get what I'm trying to say. You are what you attract. There is nobody's fault but yours. And you see, here's the problem when women try to when they try a monogamous relationship with the wrong guy. It's an easy excuse to go back to what they know. For some of them, which is living that thought life in the streets. But the reality is that you're not wife material. Because if you were, you would be married. All right? That's the reality of it. If you're wife material, you're married. If you're not, then you won't. Okay? You want to cry on Instagram, and so many ladies that do this. They cry on Instagram about getting cheated on, perpetually lied to, perpetually abused, whether mentally or physically. But then if we look at the kind of guys that you deal with, let's put them all on the wall, and let's look at what kind of guys you like. Number one's Kanye, he's bipolar. Wiz Khalifa, he's a weed head. 21 Savage, look at his name, you find out everything you want to know about him. Then A.E. Edwards. He's a struggled producer who has cheated on you 12 times. What did you expect from these guys? I mean, I want to know. Kanye West is unstable. Wiz Khalifa loves weed more than anything else. 21 Savage is a crook. And A.E. Edwards is a bum. Obviously, you being in the whole life is what attracted you to these kind of guys in the first place. There was nothing wifey about you at all. Because if it was, you wouldn't have gotten with Kanye West, which was by far, I think, the best opportunity you had, Wiz Khalifa, 21 Savage, and you had him out there on the slut walk, and now A.E. Edwards. That's the problem. You were never marriage material to begin with. So now you're going back to what you know. In Black Sports Online, you know, what Amber Rose looks like? She reminds me of Evander Holyfield in that last fight, 58 years old. Like sometimes, hoeing and thotting it up, it should get old, okay? At some time, you should just sit your ass down. But at 37 years old, let's get back on the streets. Well, here's what happened. When you're in the game and you don't want to stop, eventually, father time makes you stop. Don't believe me? Bernard Hopkins was a guy who fought too long. Last few fights, I think the last fight, he got damn near knocked out the ring. Evander Holyfield got old in one fight against James Toney and kept getting hit with overhand rights he couldn't, block. He's never been the same fighter ever since that day. As we saw just the other day when he got his ass whooped by, a guy who was a MMA fighter, not even a boxer. But this is no different from women who want to be past their prime. You can only, as a man, run the streets so long. Okay? Some of you, I'm 40 now. I'm not gonna be out there running around chasing girls and stuff on the street corner all day like I did when I was 25. Like I did when I was 30. Being a goddamn holler monster. You know, Saturday night trying to get in before, 10 before free. You know, trying to order bottle service and shit when I'm broke. That's what young guys do. At some point, you gotta leave that stuff alone and grow up. Amber Rose doesn't want to grow up. Okay? And look who welcomes her, Brittany Renner. Let me tell you this, Brittany Renner is trying to be a young Amber Rose. You're already a single mom. You're already weaving and selling up. You're out here talking about how you want to go, to Jackson State and watch Deion Sanders coach and stuff like that. You just want to be for the streets. And what happens is when you go for the streets, when you go there, I just say one thing for you OnlyFans models and IG models. Don't complain about what's coming to you. Okay? You want to be out there in the streets? Stay there. Okay? As long as you know what you're doing, which is going to lead you to a path of misery for the rest of your life, understand that. Go back to the streets. That's where you belong. And enjoy the whole life again. Late night parties, booty pictures, okay? And you're 37, you look okay now. When you get 42, 47, when you get 50, we know what happens when you get 50? You get 45, you don't look as good, you gain a little weight, the phone doesn't ring as much. See, it's a little bit different for guys, right? Long as you kind of keep yourself together somewhat, you keep yourself looking somewhat decent, really you have options for the rest of your life until you die. But ladies, their time is much more shorter. It's not me, it's the biological thing, okay? You can only get away with clubbing it up, booty clapping it up, all of that. You're hot for a certain amount of time. Then what happens? Here come the young girls, the girls that are 19, that are 20, that are 21. Oh, and their bodies are banging. Oh, and they're sexy. Oh my God, they're thick. They're so thick. And when you're going around with a tattoo on your forehead, trying to compete with the little big booty, a young chick who's a sophomore in college that's 20 years old, guess what most guys are gonna pick? A 37-year-old disgruntled single chick with a kid who's mad at the world, or the young 20-year-old who's still impressionable with a nice body, who's not weaving and selling up so much. Let me guess, 37 versus 20. Well, I think I'll take the 20-year-old, Amber. And we're all watching your great downfall. Many people are laughing at it. But you know what, Amber, I actually feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you, okay? And Brittany Renner, if you're listening, you're next. You're gonna go through the same problems Amber Rose is going through, guy after guy after guy after guy, getting pounded and pounded, guy after guy after guy. Then with nobody, nothing to show for it. Money spent up, broke, okay? The guys that you date as you get older, and look at Amber Rose. She can't attract high quality guys anymore. Every guy she dates is broker and broker. Like from Kanye, who's a billionaire, to Wiz Khalifa, who's a millionaire, 21 Savage, to this guy. Every guy has less money now. Next thing you know, she'll be fucking me.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Now, I don't have shit. That's next, Amber Rose. It's me. It's me. Me in my church socks in dusty Vans. That's going to be me. I'm the next guy you can get. And even I don't want you. And I'm broke. That's the reality for Amber Rose. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell. Check out the first campaign at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high. I'm out.